about that. And let me go to the charts. Please keep those charts coming. How much have you doubled so far? How much have you doubled so far? Molweni Kaya, Molo, Leadership Miriam, Tanga there. Welcome. Nora Masego saying, I've doubled 5,200. Wow, fantastic. But Pilane there, I don't know, it's vice versa. You've doubled 100 to 50. What's going on there, Putumtala? What's going on there, Putumtala? Mbombela, Sis saying, you know what? I've doubled. Uh, 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 what? Mbombela is in the house. Mbombela is in the house. Oh, naspoti madoda. Awu, phakathi lapha engodini. Awu madoda, ukhuphuka kanyamazane. Awu madoda. Hawu. Ya, kwamagogo. Ikhona. Ukhuphuke ku-West Coast laphaya. Stone Age. Welcome, Bombela. Welcome, Bombela. Rustenburg. Welcome, Rustenburg. 3,000 T, $3,000. That's the double so far. I want to see. This is the auction. I want to see $3,000 to $6,000. Who can beat Nomti? Who can beat Nomti? Zambia is in the house. Welcome, Zambia. Welcome, Zambia. Who can beat Nomti? I need somebody that can beat Nomti. Saying Nomti said has doubled $3,000 to $6,000. Maybe let me help you. How much is that? Plus or minus. Let me help you. How much is that? How much have you doubled so far? Let's talk. Let's talk. You know what? Let's just have some fun and talk about it. How much have you doubled so far? I see somebody saying Togo. Togo is in the house. Welcome, Togo there. And of course, Zepong is in the house. Welcome, Zepang there. So basically, $3,000 is plus or minus, let's say 50,000 in this case. It used to be plus or minus 55,000 or so, but currently it's just 50,000. So that means from 50,000 to 100,000. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Guys, crypto is great. It's time to buy. It's time to buy in crypto. Who can beat Nomti? That means Nomti is taking the trophy. Nomti is taking the trophy. Who can beat Nomti? I'm just waiting for somebody to say, you know what? I can beat Nomti. I've done more than what she did. I don't see. Awu ziyakhala yasaba amagwala hlehlele emuva. Kubi. Intensive care unit ngibula kuyembeza. Nomuntu uthatha isiqoko. Hayi kuyabheda ngathi nomuntu uhambela wedwa. Maybe tell us, leadership Nomti, how did you do it? Before we shoot, we're gonna be starting shortly, because I don't see anybody saying, Nomti, how did you do it? Please raise your hand, my leadership, and tell us how did you do it, leadership Nomti, because ayesaba amagwala, hlehlele mumva, sis Nomti, Gobi. Let me check on the chat. It looks like somebody's saying, you know what? I can't. Ah, luto, toy, kamalisva. Look, let's work. Maybe sometimes, some other days, I see. Well done. Congratulations to Nomti. Let's give you flowers. Please share your emojis for Nomti there. Share your emojis, clap hands. You've got AI hands, you've got your hands, so you can do that. You can do the AI celebrations. You know what? You can emojis, hearts, and let's do that because you know what? When we celebrate each other, it is healthy, it is beautiful, and we're happy for each other. Therefore, at some point, we're gonna be celebrated as well. So welcome to it, and thank you for joining the call, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lunga Rosha, and of course, let's talk about money. Let's talk about the journey. Let's talk about why we're here, and let's talk about how can we win together, and let's talk about how can we double it like Nomti did in a space of exactly that is 15 days. After 15 days, you know what? After 15 days, that's the language you talk about. Basically, she has doubled $3,000 to $6,000 after 15 days. That is the language we're talking about. How do you do it? How can you do it? How is it possible? Is it not possible? Is it magical? Is it not magical? Is it even doable? What is your mind? Tell me, what is your mind? Is it saying it's too good to be true? What are you hearing? What are you hearing? Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. This is Global Fund Wave. This is the wave. This is peer-to-peer in the space. This is where we connect globally. We connect people globally. We connect people together and make sure that this is a success. So we've got a global community, and therefore that is there. The intention is to assist one another, is to uplift one another. Because of course, you'll always find bad apples then there. So just the rules of the game, just the rules of the game. I will share just now the rules of the game, the rules of being successful and make sure that you win. I will share just now. So it is beautiful and it is fantastic and it is a very, very powerful concept, a simple concept that I can share to say, no, it's simple. This is a stock file. You cannot just overthink it. It's a simple stock file whereby we come together and we embrace each other with money. We gift each other. Have you seen in weddings where they share money like this? Have you seen in wedding where they share money like crazy? Have you seen in weddings where they do all of that? So it's amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, this is strictly peer-to-peer. And the first thing that you do when you come here, you will find a person that is already inside. Now, the person that is already inside, he has joined the community at large. So that is the community at large. So you will get a link from the person that has invited you. So you'll get a link. So from the person that has invited you, that's what the first thing that you will get from here. You'll get a link. So once you get a link, you need now to register. So you will register with your link. So what will happen when you register with your link? You'll use your email address, of course, and also your number and also all the details like that. But most importantly, there is a box whereby on this box there is your number there. There's your name. There's your name. Beside the box that is mobile, that says mobile, the top box, the first box, that first box, that will be your name there. You will say the name is Lunga there on the top box there. You will say your name is Lunga there. And then you also, next to Lunga, you put your number there. So next to Lunga, you put your number there. So that would be your number. So do me a favor, make it to be international. That would be a +27 +27 and followed by your number there. Why? Because it is international and so that everybody that is gifting you with money can get access to you. But here are the rules. Very importantly, here are the rules. Because you have shared these details, now you must make sure that you control who calls you. You control who chats with you. You control everything like that. Because somebody at some point will call you, will chat about it at some point, and then they will share details that are not true, and you have to verify those details. We'll talk about it exactly how you verify those details. So with your helper, so this is your helper, this is your sponsor, this is your go-to person, the person that shared the link. This is the person that will coach you how to transact, will coach you everything like that. Now, very importantly, now that you have a link, now that you have registered, now that you have attached your number, so there is a space whereby it says now you need to attach. Now you need to attach your crypto wallet. We're just talking about the basics now. When you attach your crypto wallet here, so this could be a network. We can say this is a Web20 network address, and of course, so this will be a Web20 address, or this will be a TRC 20 address as well. It could be a TRC 20 address as well. So please confirm if you can hear me very well, and also if you can see my chart, my slides by 555. So this will be a USDT address. So this is a USDT address. USDT address, basically. Let me just check on the charts quickly. Please, by 555, if you can confirm, I would really, really value that. And congratulations to everybody looking at $12,000 Let me just check that. Looking at $12,000 USDT for the second round. That is beautiful. Go for it. Go for it, my sister, I believe. So now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you go for it. This is how you go about it. So now the form of payment is USDT. That is the form of payment. So nothing else but USDT, not bank account, not any a fiat currency, but USDT. It could be a BEP20 network or TRC20 network between the two. Now, very importantly, you must have a wallet. So you must have a wallet. So a wallet, this is a wallet that you can utilize. So this wallet, it could be an exchange. This could be Binance. This could be Luno. This could be ValR. This could be OKX. This could be Bybit. This could be BitGet. This could be any exchange of your choice. So this could be any exchange of your choice. And of course, this exchange, this is where you will convert your fiat currency into a USDT. So this is where money will be sent to you. This is where you will receive money. This is where money will be shared to you. This is how the global community that you don't even know will send money to, using your USDT address to your wallet exchange. Or there is what we call wallets. So you can have a wallet. Yeah. So this wallet, it could be OKX, this wallet, it could be Trust Wallet, this wallet, it could be MetaMask, this wallet, it could be Token Pocket, this wallet could be SafePal, or any of this. So you can use the two. The difference between 1 and 2 is that 1 is an exchange that you have to attach your KYC, your ID, your email address, your number, everything of some sort. 2, the number 2, the wallet, this is where you use phrases. On this one, you can transact any amount from $1 to more. It doesn't matter. As long as you've got funds and also you've got gas fees on Tron network, that is TX, Tron network. That will be on Tron. And also USDT, that is TRC20. Now, of course, also you must have gas fees on BNB if you are using a USDT BEP20. This is BNB's all smart chain. That's what they call it. So you must gas fees there as little as $1. As little as $1 there, as little as $1 gas fees, or either way, or $5, it's fine. It doesn't matter. You'll be able to transact. So here, this is where you can transact from maybe $5, and maybe most of them $10 and above. So here, maybe most of them, the limit is $10 and above for you to do a transaction. So that's the space. So very importantly, once you have your wallet, you have registered now. Now you take these addresses from these wallets and you attach it to your back office under your profile. So you're making sure that you are prepared, because here you are a person that is a giver. So on this stock file, you are a person that is a giver. So we all know what is a giver. A giver is a person that is willing to obviously bless somebody. That is the giver. But at the same time, as a giver, you are also a receiver. So you are also a receiver. So now, as a receiver, it means that every time you PH, we'll talk about PHing, it's the time to give, but there will be a time to receive. Now that you have a back office, global fund wave, and also you've got an exchange, what then do you do? Now, the company is saying now they are making money via what we call e-pins. So you have to purchase what we call an e-pin. So an e-pin is exactly as a stamp. You can buy a stamp at post office. You can buy a stamp anywhere to make sure that obviously you send your mails. So that is how the company is making money. That is how the company is sustained. That is how the company will progress. That is how the company is able to sustain the system via EPINs. The more EPINs, the more they make money. Now, in order for you to give or to provide help, so there's a way that is provide help, but let's deal with EPIN first. In order for you to PH, that is providing help or provide help, you need an EPIN. At least you need one EPIN in order for you to PH. Now, the question is, how much is that EPIN? Now, you've got two kinds of EPINs. You've got an EPIN that will cost you $5. And you've got an EPIN that will charge you $10. So you've got two EPINs. You decide which one you want to go for. But one thing I can tell you, EPIN number one will allow you to give to somebody that you don't even know, even if it's your ex or your enemy, $50. You'll forgive me, I'm from South Africa. Now, that is plus or minus 1,000 rands. Now, when you look at it, now you've got an individual that obviously is willing to bless you with 1,000 rands that you don't even know, and you are a receiver. That's powerful it is. That's how powerful it is. Now, if you will go with an EPIN that is a $10 EPIN, that means to say you are willing to PH with exactly $100. Now, this is plus or minus 2,000 rands. Now, the question is, what will happen? Now, this is what will happen. You now have two EPINs. Now, the first EPIN, let's talk about, that is a $5 EPIN. Now, whenever this, how to request it, you go to a back office, you have to purchase it using a BEP20 network. So we are using a BEP20 network to purchase any EPIN. Any EPIN, it is a BEP20 network. You get it from your back office. Now, very importantly, the person that has invited you will show you all that. Now, you have an EPIN, and also you've got that is $50. In total, you have exactly $55. You purchase your EPIN with your $5. Now, this money is already in your wallet. You go to your wallet now, you are ready to request to PH. To PH is to provide help. So you request to PH. Now, when you request to PH, that means you say, now you're going to use this $5 EPIN. And it's unreversible. You cannot reverse it. Once you used it, you have used it once. Gone. If you forgot to PH, you have lost it. So in order for you not to lose money, utilize it. This $5 EPIN is plus or minus 100 rand. It means you are blessing the system with your 100 rands if you're not using it. So that's the most important thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you have now in a position to say you request to PH. Now, to request to PH, you just go to your menu dashboard, you go to provide help, and also you choose the EPIN that you want, and you say, this is the EPIN that I want. So we are talking about $5 EPIN. And of course, you PHing with $50, plus or minus 1,000 rands. So it means that within 24 to 48 hours, or a little bit more, the company will provide a receiver. The company or the opportunity will provide a receiver. So at the beginning, you will see it would say awaiting to be allocated to a member or to be assigned a member. Now, this receiver will have a name, a surname, and BEP20 address or TRC20 address. Now, your duty is to pay this receiver $50 by using the information that you have received from the system. Now, the receiver must just do us a favor by attaching their number next to their name. If you have done so, as I started, the number must be here. I'll tell you why the number. Now, you are the giver. You are the giver here. And this is the receiver. Now, you send the money to the receiver, which is $50. Now, when the receiver has received the funds, they have to confirm. Now, they use obviously a blockchain, a system to confirm. It is, it's a screenshot. You can screenshot that. It's a detailed invoice, date, name, and of course, no name, date, a coin, and of course, amount and everything. And also it has a TX ID and everything like that. So now what will happen is the sender has attached that. The sender has attached, you have transacted, and you have attached a TX ID. You have attached a TX ID. And also you have attached that proof of payment. So that the receiver will receive the exact TX ID on their recorded. They'll receive the money and the proof of receiving the money. That has the same TX ID and the wallet that belongs to the receiver, and also the amount that has been sent by the receiver, dates and everything. Once you see the funds, you see everything, you confirm, you press a button so that the receiver can start a journey as well from day 1 to day 15 and afterwards. But let's talk about the giver. Now, once the receiver has confirmed, if the receiver doesn't confirm early, you have the number here to phone, to contact. So you use the number to contact the receiver or WhatsApp to say, please confirm payment. And once the receiver is confirmed, therefore, what you do is you now active. It's a countdown from day 1 to day 15. After 15 days, the giver will double. The giver will double their funds, which is $50 to $100 after 15 days. Now, this is maybe 1,000 rands to 2,000 rands. The risk is just 15 days. Nothing else. Risk-free. After 15 days, you have doubled your 1,000 rand to 2,000 rands. Because the opportunity will assign 2 individuals that will send you 1,000 rands, you confirm it. And 1,000 rands, you confirm it. This will be $50. And another $50 here. So you've got $100 in total. You've got 2,000 rands in total. That's how you double your money. And what you do as a receiver, you again check in your wallet. You go back to your wallet. The money goes to your wallet. It's peer-to-peer, no weekly person. It's a global stock fan. Now, when the money goes to your wallet, you see there is 2,000 rands here. I'm just summarizing it now. In fact, you will see $50 and $50. So it's going to be plus $50 and also plus $50. Once you see this, you confirm. You go to a back office, you press confirm. Once you see this, you go to a back office, you press confirm. That means the two givers, they've started their journey also to 15 days. After 15 days, they also double it. So that is why they are gifting you as soon as possible, so that after 15 days, they also double their funds. Now, let's go to another one. So now, you are a giver now. You say, you know what, I'm giving $100. You know $100 goes with a $10 e-pin. So that means in total it's $110. Now, what will happen is, same store scenario. You use your $10 request to PH to provide help. In 24 to 48 hours, now what will happen to you is the opportunity will assign or find a receiver. It's going to be a big head like mine. So now the receiver pay $100 to the receiver using your SDT TRC20 or BEP20. Talk about it. And you attach the X ID. Please confirm if my is stable there. I'm not breaking. Really appreciate it. Confirm. Now, very importantly, and we will show each other. So the receiver, their wallets. Apologies for that. Apologies for that. There was just a network. Please help me out as where was I? Where was I? If you could help me, where was I there? I would really appreciate it. Thank you for that. And let me check if I can see my slides here. Thank you for that. I just changed it quickly, and hopefully it is there. Hopefully it is there. So let me just quickly check it. Let me just quickly check it. Apologies for that. So apologies for that. Let me just do this quickly. Okay, got that. So let's come back to Zoom and share. It's fine. It's gonna be sorted. So it's gonna be sorted. We are sitting on $200. $200. Apologies for that. So let's come back. So we are sitting on $100. Sorry, apologies. $100. $100. Now, of course, it goes hand in hand with an e-pin. We have explained what is an e-pin and how much is the e-pin. So it is $10 at this stage. So that means to say, please check my internet as well. If it is okay, I'll really appreciate it. Let me just double check. And thank you, Lindani there. Thank you, Lindani there. So now, basically, this is the giver. It's going to be a G. Sorry, it's going to be a G. This is the giver. It's going to be a G here. And of course, this giver is giving a receiver. It's going to be an area. So this is obviously $100. But before they give, they needed to purchase an e-pin with $10 so that they can use to request to give. It is reused once, non-reversible. You can get it from your sponsor as well. You can buy it from your sponsor, and it's transferable from top to bottom, not bottom to top. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, after 15 days, just after 15 days, this is after 15 days. Now, in 24 to 48 hours, now the giver will receive $200. That's how fantastic it is. Because the opportunity will assign, this is G, this is GFW, will assign two individuals that will gift the giver $100 each. And that's how you double your funds. Simple as that. And it goes on, 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 it goes on like that. Now, very importantly, let me just give you a scenario. Per day, you can go up to 5 pH per day. So that means a total of $500. For you to do this, you need to have e-pins. So we're making it very easy tonight. Width of $50, $10 each. So you request per $10, 5 requests by using 5 $10. And after 24 to 48 hours, as a giver, the company will assign one individual that you need to pay $100 and assign another individual that you need to pay another $100 and assign another individual that you need to pay another $100 and also assign another individual course that you need to pay $100. Basically, this is $100, not $1,000. Now you've got 5 $100, which makes it what? Which makes it $500. You have used with of $50 e-pins, 5 e-pins, 10 with a value of $10. Now, after 15 days, the cycle is 15 days. Now, after 15 days, they will assign, these are different transactions. Let me help you out with a different paint. These are different transactions. So that means to say each and every transaction will be assigned to individuals that will PH a double, each and a double and a double. That makes it exactly a $200 each, $200 each. In total, this will be $1,000 that will be received. That's how you double it. No story, no other language, no other issues, and that's how you double your money after 15 days. Now we can talk about different theories, how you do it, it's fine, but this is how you go about it, and that's how you double your funds after 15 days. Simple as that. Now, very importantly, now, as a person that is, let me just come here quickly. Understand that you can go as far as $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 or more. It's up to you. Just understand that you can have multiple accounts as well. And obviously, you can PH up to 5 PH per day, $500 per day. And if you have more money, and every day you can do that. Or you can have different accounts, different email address, numbers, and you can do that, no issue. Let me take you to a journey. So this means to say you can start your day one, which is you PH, you do everything like that. And this is obviously 15 days. After 15 days, you have doubled your funds. So this is a capital, and obviously in 15 days plus this, you've got 2,000 rands. Now you've got a capital of 2,000 rands, and this is what you receive, and you receive your 2,000 rands, you've got 4,000 rands. After 15 days, the first time you have PH with 4,000 rands. After 15 days, you've got another 4,000 rands, that is 8,000 rands. Now, of course, you've got your 8,000 rands to say, you know what, I'm dedicating these to a journey. And look at the days. This is day 30, day 45, day 60. Now, day 70, you have 16,000 rands. This is less than 3 months. Now you double it. In 15 days, you've got 32,000. If you want to know how much e-pins you have invested on, this is the number of e-pins. For you to make 32,000, you have invested at least 10%, which is 3,200. Now, when we talk about 90 days, 3 months, we talk about now you've got 32,000. You say, I don't want to go back anymore. You can go and buy whatever that you wish with that 32,000, no issues. But you come and say, you know what? I want to double this 32,000. You put it back. You've got 64,000. Now, for you to make 60,000, obviously 10%, 6,400. That's what you would have spent. Now, day 110, you say, you know what? I wanted to eat this day 64,000, but I want to double it. And you double it again. This is 128,000. Now, in 4 months' time, 128,000, you make it obviously 256,000. For you to make 256,000, you will have spent a 10%, which is 25,600 on e-pins. That means the company is making money. But ladies and gentlemen, most importantly, nobody is forcing you to come back. When you come back on your own with that 256,000 and you're doubling it in 15 days, after 15 days, to 512,000. Now it's magical. If you can go further in 5 months and say, you know what, 512,000, I'm putting it back. Just for exactly 15 days and plus, you've got 1 million. How many people have touched it? How many people wants to touch it? How many people are saying, you know what, I want it. If you want it, this is the journey. It's not complicated. Don't worry about this noise that the group is making. This thing is very new and things will evolve. Things will be better. The people will learn. Trainings are there already to educate the masses, to educate people how to confirm as quickly as possible, to educate people what is it that they are confirming, to educate people how to pH, how to transact. And once they are educated, everything will move smoothly. But you can start now and enjoy the journey. Because now you are sitting on 1 million for the very first time for others. 1,024,000, not just 1 million. You will have spent 102,400 on e-pins. The business is making money. Why should they disappear? Now, 170 days, you're saying, you know what? It's the first time I have 1 million in my hands. What should I do? But the financial literacy is saying, you know what? Let me do it again. And you double it again to 204,000, so to 2,048,000. And you doubling it again every 15 days. After 15 days, now to 4,906,000. That's how powerful it is. The business is making money. You are making money. Your enemy is making money. Your pastor is making money. Your parents are making money. Your grandma, your grandfather is making money. What else do you want? Basically, this is how it works. This is how Global Fund Wave works. And that's how you double your money. And it's simple as it is. And I cannot express it even more. But that's how you're doubling it. You can double in dollars, $1,000 to $2,000. We've already explained how. After 15 days. 15 days plus. You can double your $3,000. At least this is the testimony. To $6,000 after 15 days. Guys, making money needs patience. If you don't have patience, you cannot make millions. If you don't have patience, you can never, ever groom a president in your house. A CEO, you need to have patience. It's very, very important for you to be patient so that you can make these numbers. Now, you can double your $10,000 to $20,000. By the way, $20,000 is plus or minus above, let's say, 300,000. Above that. You can double your 50,000 rands to 100,000. To 100,000. To 100,000. By just being focused and also following the instruction as it is. You can double your 1 million, 1M to 2M to 2 million. Just in 15 days. Little bit of admin. Done after 15 days. You're receiving. You're until they cry on the group when you are just receiving and receiving and receiving. That's about it. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, let me just quickly check on the chat, just to check my internet. You may ask your questions on the chat. Obviously, towards the end of the session, you will be obviously assisted. So you can double however way, no issues. And you will see a countdown at the back of on your back office that is reminding you when you log in to say, this is how much you left, this is how much you left, and that's how it is. Now, maybe let me share this. After 15 days, exactly after 15 days, 15 days, the opportunity will assign two individuals, two people that will pay you. The capital and extra times 2. Now, you don't have to do anything for you to get help. Automatically, they will assign for you to get help. You just have to confirm when you have received the funds. That's it. And come back whenever you wish to come back. Now, let's talk about the unilevel structure. They pay you, this is now sharing. 15 levels deeper. Now, for you to receive from level 2, you need to introduce on level 1. When you have one person on level 1, you are receiving on level 2. And you have another person on level 1, you are receiving on level 3. You have another person on level 1 like that. The more you have on level 1, you are receiving from level 4. And another person on level 1, you are receiving from level 5 up to level 15. You are unlocking your levels. If you are sitting with one person, you will see that on level 1 or 2, or level 2, 3, or 4, you won't receive anything. So most importantly, level 1 will pay you when you're sharing 8%. Level 2 will pay you when you are sharing 2%. Level 3 to level 10 will pay you 1%. This is level 11 to level 15 will pay you 0.4%. Whether you came on board with $50 or your PH or $100, even $500 per limit for the day, you will receive 8%, 2%, 1%, and 0.4%. So that's how you're killing it. So you came on board with $100. Your level 1, your level 2 came on board with $100. You are getting $8 to you. $8. This level comes with $100, same amount. You are getting $2. This level comes With $100, you are getting $1. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on like that. So that is your of unilevel structure, and that's how it pays you. It has a lot of money, I tell you, a lot of money, a lot of money. You just decide how you run it. You just decide how you win it, and you decide who to go with. Lastly, on commission only, on commission, there is a capping. There's what we call a capping on commission. So that is times 3. What does it mean? It doesn't affect your pH. Not at all. It doesn't affect your pH. So your pH, you're getting times 2. No story. Every after 15 days. The balance on your pH, it doesn't matter how much it is. The balance on your pH, the multiples of $100, the multiples of $50, if they come to an amount of $10,000, whatever the case, it influences how much you would withdraw on your commission. If the balance is small, your commission balance will be small. If your pH balance is healthier, your commission balance will be healthier as well. Because it means on your commission, when your team is working, that means you're allowed to withdraw up to $30,000 because your balance is $10,000. If your balance is $5,000, pH balance is $5,000. Now, your times 3 is influenced, of course. So that means your times 3 is sitting here on commission. You can withdraw as you wish. But if your balance is sitting on $50, your pH balance is sitting on $50, your times 3 is $150. So you are most likely to fall short because your commission here could be $10,000, but you won't get it all until you pH more because you only have $50 limit. If you have questions, please feel free to the chat and obviously let us know so that we can clarify it much easier if you have questions. So if you have questions, you can feel free to say, you know what, this I understand, this I don't understand. You can write on the chat and say, you know what, and for choosing this opportunity so much so. So basically, this is Global Fund Wave and a very beautiful platform that connects the world together and making sure everybody wins. It's a global community, revolutionary so, and that it comes together for crowdfunding to make sure everybody wins. There is no such thing that says, you know what, I need a license for crowdfunding now, I need this and this. It's just a simple global community helping one another. There's no trading and there's no investment. There is no mining, nothing as well. Simply using USDT as a form of payment. Simple as that. Now you've got a decentralized wallets that you can utilize, MetaMask and so forth. We get Safe Wallet, and also Trust Wallet, and many more that you can utilize. You've got hot wallets as well, Binance, that you're required to do KYC, and you can get the cards as well and swap with crypto as many as you wish. And you can spend your crypto on those wallets as well. So that is fantastic. You must have such wallets as well. And of course, minimum to PH, it will require you to have a $5 EPIN. And of course, that is plus or minus 100 rands. And of course, you're looking at a $50 PH that you need to provide help to somebody else, plus or minus 1,000 rands. Now, a $10 EPIN, that means to say you need to provide help with $100 PHing. And of course, you can turn it into times two, however you wish. Whatever amount you have in your mind, you can make it times two. Per day limit is $500, 5 PH, petrelisi. Now, very importantly, this is what we talk about when we talk about TX ID. This is a transaction ID. So a transaction ID will be these keys, these characters. So sometimes it's called a TX ID, sometimes it's called a hash ID. So this is what we talk about. This is a detailed invoice. Now, this detailed invoice, this is what you will attach as a proof of payment. Now it has an amount, it has a date as well. It has obviously a chain, which is a network, and also a coin, the address that is coming from, and also everything like that. So this is what you need to attach like that. Trainings will assist in order for you to know exactly what you need to attach. I'm telling you now, you can start your journey as minimum as $50 plus or minus 1,000 rand and double it every 15 days. After 15 days for 6 months, you end up with being a millionaire. Simple as that. You won't make less than 3.5 million, I tell you now. So this is the journey, and this is how you can utilize it, and this is how you can win, and it is fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, you can start as little as 18,000. You can double it. You can start as little as 28,000. You can double it. You can start as little as 37,000. You can double it. You can start as little as 55,000. You can double it. And of course, as little as 73,000, you'll double it, of course, and 91,000, of course, you'll double it inclusive of PHing and everything like that. It pins, and also it tells you in terms of how many accounts you can utilize in terms of each and every amount that you think of and that you wish to go for. So remember, very importantly, once of EPIN used per transaction, and it can never be recovered until you double your funds. Now, very importantly, only we use the information that we get from the system, and you multiply your account, and multiple accounts are allowed 100%. So you can utilize that as well. So very importantly, ladies and gentlemen, in summary, this is the story that I've shared. You just start the journey, you attach your information, you decide how much you want to start for, you confirms, of course, the amount, and of course, your account is active. As simple as that. The journey starts to 15 days plus. Then, of course, after 15 days, this is the space whereby 24 to 48 hours, you'll get two people who will help you reach either 1,000 rand each, or either 2,000 rand each, or 10,000 each, or whatever the case might be. It comes with multiples of $100 or 2,000 rands plus or minus in that space. Now, very important, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you look at now. This is how you look at how you confirm. This is where you confirm. This is where you reject. And of course, this is where you view the invoice. But the first thing, you go to the wallet, you check what is on the wallet. If the funds are there, you see on the wallet, you've got 50. This is going to be plus 50. And also you see a plus 50 there on the wallet. You know what? You confirm. You see a plus 100 and a plus 100 under your USDT history, and it will tell you a date. You simply confirm. How many plus you see, whatever, you go back, you check who has sent you, you check the cash transaction, yeah, and you confirm. If it's not, there's no money, there's $10, you reject. If there's no money, but somebody says there's money and you see it's an old date, you reject. But if you're using Binance, don't be quickly to reject ask a person that understands crypto to help you check it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to understand that it is a very, very beautiful journey, and we can all and shall all win together. It's very, very awesome. Let me tell you a story in terms of how you can win when you share. It depends on what strategy you use. You can open 3 accounts. Every account, this is the first account is related to the second account, and this is the third account is related to the second account. It's up to you. And you can build these accounts however you wish. Long term, you will make a lot of money. But if you're looking for a short term to make a lot of money, you are recovering from whatever reasons. Now, that means you say you'll focus on one account for now and share to as many people as you can. Your target is $8. Now, if you have 60 people, that is 60 accounts. Now, that is multiplied by exactly $8. In rands, that could be 132 rands, plus or minus. Now, you can simply make 7,920 a month, or a day, or a week, however, depends when they came on board. Now, that is $480. If that's not enough, you help your team to grow. The more they grow, is the more they will PH 5 times a day, $500. Now you're looking at $500, 8% there is $40, plus or minus, that is 658 rands. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at 60 multiplied by 658 rands, you're looking at 39,600. This is $2,410. Now, when your team is going for $1,000, that is 10 PHing per day, or in 2 days. Now, it makes it 220 accounts if they've opened accounts underneath them. Now, you are looking at a commission of exactly $1,000. It is 8% of that is $80. This is 1,315 rands. Now, this multiplied by 120 accounts, it gives you 157,800 rands. This is $9,604. Simple as that. It depends on you how often you can receive this. As long as your team is active, as long as your team is PHing, no issues. Now, we've got sessions Monday, Wednesdays, and of course Fridays, and we've got trainings in between, and we will have another sessions as well. My colleague was not well, and he couldn't have a session on Tuesday, but as soon as he gets better, and we'll do that. We have more presenters that are coming in as well, which is very, very beautiful. On Saturday 10 a.m. we have a training as well, and obviously please join it.